Aren't you the Mets fan?
I am. Why? What happened?
Don't say anything.
Joel.
I am a Met fan. We know how to protest.
I found these.
They won. They beat the Yankees today.
Oh, I hate
Really?
that.
I'm gonna play.
Welcome to HP's free Zoom open
What you
mic.
got? What'd you find there?
Jokes. I hope you're ready
Tim,
to
what'd you
have
find?
fun.
Because that's exactly what we're going to do tonight, all right?
Opening day things. I'll show it to you later.
From what year?
77, 76, 73, and 75.
73 was a good year.
Yeah. I'll bring it to the club
Welcome to
for you.
HP's free Zoom open mic.
I hope you got your jokes. I hope you're ready to have fun.
Because that's exactly what we're going to do tonight, all right? So get ready, get your jokes, get set, and go.
Wow, this is really becoming a production.
He's going into the bar.
He must have got a new executive producer.
There he is.
Hey, there he goes.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Testing. I mean, testing.
Oh, look, Denise is here. She's waiting for you.
My head's going to fall off. Wait. See, I only paid them once this time.
That was nice.
Thank you. All right. Welcome to HP's free Zoom open mic. Give
Yeah.
yourselves a round of live applause. All
Yeah.
right. There you go. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you, people, for dropping on by. I had to play that because I did get sued and they almost won. So they're like, excuse me, did you have permission from Lady Goo Goo? I'm like, isn't that Lady Gaga? Okay. All right.
Who was your lawyer? Michael Cohen?
His his I know you've heard of him, Vinny Boom Bots. He's he's down on Broadway and he's doing now a lot of services. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, there we go. We're getting that. Is that a cat?
Is that
Whose
a cat?
cat?
Denise's cat in the corner?
Yeah, they let him out of jail, and now he's roaming around. His name is Rocco, and he's came to collect. Rocco, as they say in the neighborhood. Rocco. Okay, so thank you, Rock. All right, thank you. Yeah, my mother's like, shh, cállate, shh, you be quiet. I told you once, and she's like, "Oh, you're not my son." Okay, all right, all right. So you got your usual suspects here. You got my parents as usual. Thank you very much, Mom and Dad. Yay for coming in. We've got some. I'll say audience because I don't know. Sometimes they're not live on those situations because they freeze and we're like. All right. Jim, thank you for coming back. Ziggy, Denise, Gene, Jose, Jeff, Mike, thank you for coming and participating your Friday night. And remember, this is free, so what the fuck? Also, I don't know about you guys, but what the hell's going on? Are they saying that now outdoor comedy is available? Is that it?
No, it's illegal.
No? It's illegal, but they're doing it. So I thought I'd join the revolution, okay? And because everybody's doing it, just for the moment, we're just going to pretend, hey, let's break the law here. There we go. We're outside. Nice. Yay. We're all outside. Yeah. We're doing comedy out in the park. We're being crazy. Hey, guys, can you hear me? I brought a shitty fucking microphone with a shitty speaker. Right? Come on. That's how they're doing it outside is illegally. And this is better than there you go. That's better than hearing nothing in the woods, because when you do it outside, what are you really getting besides a lot of hey, shut the fuck up. I'm doing comedy over here, like or all of a sudden you're like, hey, did you hear about that? Oh shit! This is too live. We're in the woods. We're in the woods. All right, come on, guys. You got to do comedy where the laughter goes. Okay, so let me change all of this and show people exactly where we are. Okay, so let me change that back to this because this is fun and that's a better time because out in the woods, I don't know. We piss outside in the woods, right, guys? Okay, right, women, right, women. The women do it too. It's called Papa Squat, right?
You just don't get poison ivy.
Because then you got poison cooch.
That's why you don't wipe with a leaf.
That's it. See, you see, God's got something right. You know, all they do is pop a squat and then they're off. Us guys, we got to jangle, we got to jiggle, and then all of a sudden we got tracks down our pants. All right. So thank you for coming here on your Friday night. And like I said, outside is not too exciting. So this is a safer bet. I don't care. They're saying, oh, did you hear that plastic surgery has gone up 40% because of this quarantine? Plastic surgery has gone up. And the main culprit for plastic surgery is this, Zoom. Because everybody's staring at themselves and they're like, I think, oh my God, is that cancer? I got to see the doctor. Oh no, my nose is huge. It's huge. It's huge. Set an appointment. I've got to have plastic surgery on this big schnoz. Come on. Yeah. Yes, 30% it's gone up. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. People are so vain. Well, I say that because my doctor canceled on me. He's like, HP, and I'm going to take a quote from Rodney. HP, you want a second opinion? Okay, you're fat too. All right. Hey, come on. Hey, that's not your joke, HP. You shouldn't be saying that. There is no cover on comedy. Only cover bands, but not cover comics. That's true. It's true. Okay. All right. So thank you for coming. Just want to say, by the way, this is giving me a little bit of I don't know. Today I approached somebody from behind. Okay. From behind. And they did the same exact thing. And I told them, I had a low self-confidence. But now that you turned around and saw me behind you and went, now I feel like my confidence has gone down through the fucking floor. Thank you, lady, for making me feel like a creep. How do you react to somebody walking up behind you with, you could just say, hey, what's up, HP? No, they went, I was like, thanks, lady. I felt like I just robbed you, confidence. And by the way, I'm not gonna ask you guys. I'm gonna tell you. I really don't trust anybody who goes and says, "Who's Gilligan?" Really? What country are you from? Albania or where? But who is this Gilligan you talk about? What island is he on? What fucking country you think this is? This is Gilligan's Island. Is that close to Manhattan? Is that close? We can get there. I don't trust anybody who doesn't go and know Gilligan. All right, so hey, there goes Rocco. Hey, Rocco. Hey, let's see if we can scare him. Hold on. Let me see if we can do this. Come on. There you go. Let's see. Put it up loud, Denise. Nothing. He just showed his ass to the dog's fucking bark. He's like, lick this, dog. Nothing.
How can I get in touch with your cat?
How can you get in touch? Yeah. How do you get in touch with your cat? You go. It's through the anus.
He wants to call her.
I just want to call. I want a phone number.
Oh, really? Okay. There you go. That's the only sound effect I got for cats. And that's the I gotta mention this. Jeff, I love your laughter, boy, because you sound like an audition gone wild. Have you ever, I know you comics have done this. Have you gone to an audition and there's two people there and the best laughter you can get out of somebody is, have you ever gotten that? I did that at NBC. I did that at NBC and it was two people and all of a sudden I thought I was killing because the two people looked at each other and went, all right, that's my time. That's my time. I'm going to give it up to you guys. There you go. All right, let's start the festivities. Let's start off with some pictures. How do you say? You know what? Next time I'm gonna bring a pic. Who's that? Who's that? You know, I got a sound effect for that because I was on the train, and all of a sudden I'm talking to somebody, and this is what you hear in the background. Wait, I can't hear you. Hold on. Yeah, well, I'm on the train. Hold on. No, yeah. People, if you're going to put on your sound effects in the background, please let me put on this. Okay. There you go.
You're breaking up. I'm in the tunnel.
You're in the tunnel, and all of a sudden you hear, oh, shit, everybody just got on. Hold on, Mike.
I think
Everybody
Jeff turned it off.
That's the sound. That's the sound that my boss hears when I'm calling in sick. I'm like, yeah, I'm in bed, and that's what he hears. No, I'm not in bed.
Yeah,
I'm on my way to the beach.
So you need this one, Mike. You need this one. Yeah, that's me, boss. That's me. I've got a little bit of cocainitis.
I got a little bit of cocaine problems.
Where are you? I'm in the hospital right now. I'm in the hospital. Hold on. Hey, shut up. I'm trying to trick my boss. Yeah, they're passing along the medicine. Hold on. I feel so much better. Hold on a minute, boss. Yeah. Okay. There you go. No, that's aspirin. All right. So let me get you started with some pictures around that I've seen. Oh, no. You know what? This time I didn't take pictures because I was going around. I was actually talking to people on the train, and that actually did happen. I was just having a nice morning conversation, and all of a sudden everybody joined in. Okay. So I said, you know what? This is just my luck. All right. This is just my luck. And now I'm going to show you exactly how I felt trying to really, I don't know, I was thinking of my mortality, and I said, you know what? When I die, I really want to die with just something funny, and I said, what's more funnier than leaving a last message on your gravestone, because that's where everybody's hopefully going to go and say, hey, what the fuck is going on? So I wanted just to share with you some of my quotes that I want on my tombstone, and let me know if they reside with you. Okay, this one I thought I'd just give a little bit of humor to anybody visiting me. Tell me what you think of this one. I think that was pretty appropriate. So when you come and visit me, you know what the hell you're stepping on, eh? Hey, yo.
I mean, you have 3 feet.
You're stepping on my feet because I'm going to get buried in Brooklyn, and that's the way we talk in Brooklyn. All right, my feet, motherfucker, my feet. So I said, you know what? Security on camera too. Okay. He's wearing a red t-shirt hat. Yeah. And he's got a claw. She's got a Bonnie. He's got a Bonnie sitting next to him. All right. So don't show that. They'll probably sue me now with that fucking logo. Okay. So now I said, you know what? I said, let me get something a lot more appropriate than just, hey, you're stepping on my feet, because, I'm gonna think of a quote that's probably gonna be true at the end of my life. So I just want to show everybody what the hell happened that I didn't do. So here we go. This is another quote I want on my headstone. I think that says it all. I'll be like, fuck. They'll loan me money, and I'm here. God damn it. All right. I said, those are one of my quotes from my headstone. I just want people to memorize or just come aboard and find out what I've been doing. And then I said, no, that's too economical. You just can't take money with you when you die, you know? So I said, let me think of something more. Okay. Let me tell people what I've been doing and trying to stay healthy. And then all of a sudden, you know what? You do your damnedest to stay healthy, but this is what I'm going to put on the next one. All right. I think that says it all. All right. I think for the people, it says, I became a vegetarian for this shitto. Okay. Just in case you can't understand that. Unless you don't have, okay. I said that's kind of like, all right. I tried. I really did try. And this is where I wound up. Okay. So then I said, okay, let me not be too political on this or too, nutritional. Everybody's going to be like, yeah, right. Yeah. HP did vegetarianism. I'm never going to do that shit. Right. Okay. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to tell people how I live my life as a young person. Okay. And this is what I want to tell people, saying, hey, this is what I said all the time as I was a kid. I should have never said, what the hell? Because guess where I am? All right. That's one of the things I said. But I said, no, I don't want to wind up in hell. No. I should have said, what in heaven's name, I should have said. Okay. So there's a couple more. There's a couple more that I'm going to share with you. All right. This has nothing to, and this one I said, you know what? Then, all right, let's get a little bit more real. Okay. Especially for what I've been doing lately, because you guys have inspired me to keep doing this, because you keep guys coming back. And I said, you know what? I'm going to miss you guys. So I want this set on my tombstone here. Damn. Now I'm late for my free Zoom open mic. How about that? All right, holy shit, you guys inspire me. That's what I want people to know. All right, for this. And then I said, you know what? Wait a minute. We're all in this together. Okay, we're all in this together. And I think this really says it all. This one is for all the comedians out there that have just put in that effort. And here it goes. I'm going to bring it up here. And I think this resonates with everybody. I see I'm getting quicker and all this, huh? Look at that. Tell me if you guys don't agree with this one. Finally got my big break in comedy, and this happens. Yeah.
Died trying. Nice.
Yeah. You see, born on Earth, died trying. Okay, I don't want anybody to know how old I was and how... that audition. I love that, Jeff. That audition. Okay, yeah. Sign him up, Conan. He's funny. Okay, give him the night slot. Okay.
Was that Jeff laughing?
Yeah.
That's all you're gonna get, HP.
That's all you're gonna get.
That's my guffaw.
That's a laugh like you hear right before you get a hatchet in the middle of the forehead.
You know, that laugh reminds me of my ex-wife.
You're taking the garbage out. What is that? Is that a mountain lion?
Holy shit.
Behind the tree.
Yeah, I'm not making fun of you. We're going with you, but this is what I hear. Oh, Jeff liked it. He liked that one. Hey. All right. All right. So let's kick this off. Everybody got on perfectly, so the invitations went well. Okay, that's good. Let me bring up this here. Everything is now in alphabetical order, so you know what this means. Yeah. Put on your glasses really fast, really quick. That's what she said. We're going to take a poll, all right? Polling. So put on your glasses here, everybody. We're going to launch the poll, and today's first poll says, if an old man is playing his portable Bluetooth picnic speaker on the train, what is he really trying to show everyone? That he knows how to rape your ears, to show you he has real bad taste in music, to show everybody he discovered the new boombox, to show everyone he is tech savvy with a cheap speaker that didn't fit. He never heard of noise pollution. Vote now. And by the way, everybody who is listening to this on Facebook and YouTube, you can't see these questions. Only the people who join on the Zoom show can see and vote. So if you want to get on and vote. Come on, guys. hpproductions.net. You can always sign up. All right. There was my. So we're gonna end the poll there. 8 out of 8, you guys. Nice. 38% of you said to show everyone he discovered the new boombox. Yay! All right. You guys are so savvy on that. We gotta give you this. Yeah. That happened. Yeah, and that's a true story. I'll tell you. That fucking guy didn't want to shut off his damn fucking radio. Like, it's early in the morning. Anyway, okay. All right. Nah, don't worry. I know you turned it off. Okay. So here we go. Launching. Launching poll 2. If Donald Trump was president in the 1960s, what would have happened? We would be eating Sputnik fries. NASA would now mean no American seem able. There would be a bathroom for every gender. We would have dollars with his face on it, or he would claim he went to space first and it was boring. Choose your favorite answer on that one. And come on, people out there watching on YouTube. I got my first analysis and it says people were watching for 7.5 hours. So come on, guys, 7.5 hours.
In a row?
In a row. That's longer than my masturbation. Can you believe it? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, all together now. Yeah. All right, so stop it there. We're ending the poll. 8 out of 8. You guys were split. Nice. 2 answers got top votes. It says if Donald Trump was president in the 1960s, what would have happened? He would have had dollar bills on with his face on it, and he would claim he went to space first, and it was boring. All right, you guys rock. That's my asthma kicking in. Let's share the results. There you go. Share the results. Okay. So let's bring up the music again. Game show music. I'm feeling good today. It was probably that blowjob. Okay, so launching. Mom, don't listen. Cover your ears. Okay. Launching the poll. The RNC claims we won't be safe in Joe Biden's America. Which one would it be? Americans will no longer have the right to shoot first. Racists are no longer considered fine people. America will have to be environmentally friendly again. The wealthy will now be considered just rich. Or Joe Biden will reopen America with data and not corporate greed. Vote for your favorite.
I can't see it. Can you repeat it?
Can you repeat it?
Yeah, I can't see it.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
We're gonna wait until he repeats that.
Every Zoom there's a comedian, boy. I tell you.
Not this one.
Every Zoom there's a comedian. All right, let's end the poll there, and let's share your results. You said 50% said if the RNC claims we won't be safe in Joe Biden's America, which one would it be? Racists are no longer considered fine people. Oh, yeah. Let's cheer for that one. All right. Racists are come on, guys. We got to stop that shit. All right. So this is going to be poll number 4, the last one for today's Friday Zoom open mic. Here we go. Launching now. Today's police departments are hiring new police officers on what merits? That cadet says the cadet was bullied as a kid. The cadet starts all his sentences with The cadet thinks he's really paying us to obey him. The cadet thinks the Constitution is when your stomach is upset. Or the cadet says he will use his badge to get free shit. I love the police, and that's the good one only, okay, guys? I'll probably get a ticket for walking down the street with the mustache. Hey, you! I saw your Zoom show. Thank you, really, officer? I'm so happy you saw my show. All right, here we go. 8 out of 8, and we're gonna let this go all the way to the. Hey, speaking of music to the end, where's Mal?
I don't know. I was trying to get him. Don't know.
Oh my God, he finally got caught. Okay, anyway, round of here we go. And the poll sharing, and you guys said they're hiring with the merits of the cadet says he will use his badge to get free stuff. Oh my God, you guys, man, that's it. You guys are crazy. All right, thank you for participating in today's HP's free Zoom polling, and that's it for this Friday. And let's get this started. Let's get this show on the road. Let's see who our first participant is. Okay, guys? So let's bring, and I was studying these jingles just so they can get a little bit more quicker and faster. So I found out that this is the best way to do it. So let me bring up, he is from the part of town that thinks this is a cool sound. All right, he looks it, he is it. Please, I'm going to surprise you by saying, everybody, a round of applause for Ziggy.
Yeah, Ziggy.
Yeah.
Thanks, HP.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught this at the Republican National Convention, but remember a while ago when there's a 75-year-old guy who tried to stop the police and the police pushed him and he fell down and hurt his head and stuff like that. And
Right.
Trump said he was from Antifa and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed this a little bit at the convention this time. Trump said that kid who stuttered in the Democratic convention, who Joe Biden friended, he said he was from Antifa too. He was a plant from Antifa. A lot of people have gained weight during the pandemic. You know, they don't do anything. They can't go to gym. They eat a lot. They're home a lot. And I gained about 10 pounds of hair.
Wow.
I don't know how many of you have seen the show, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah.
It's a good show. And I was lucky enough to be an extra on the show. I was on the set for 2 days. And in the show, I pop up for 1 second. And that's about right for my sex life.
Oh.
They dressed us in 1950s clothing, and they trimmed my mustache to be pencil thin. I look just like my Aunt Pearl. A true story. We all ate together with the cast, and all of a sudden I heard behind me somebody say, "What do you recommend?" And I turned around, it was Tony Shalhoub, and I was dumbfounded. I didn't know what to say. So I said something stupid. I said, like, everything looks good. 2 weeks later, I figured out what I should have said. I should have said, I would recommend the monkfish and the wings. That would have been so perfect. But, you never think of what the right time and everything. But anyway, that was my one claim to fame. You know, I could have made friends with him. We'd be friends for life. I'd be on the show and whatever. But that's the end of it. Anyway. I don't know if I've mentioned before, our daughter doesn't live with us now, but she, after college, she moved back in with us for a while, and she said she was doing it to save money on rent. And I told her that now she's going to spend more for therapy. You know, when your kids move back in, like they revert to old habits and we revert to old habits. So she left her dishes on the table and I wanted to give her a timeout. And then I said, you know, wait a minute, she's an adult. I'll save timeout for when she comes home pregnant. She was out late one night and we texted her to see when she's coming home. When she didn't get back to us in an hour, we were mad. And when she didn't get back to us in 2 hours, we were nervous. And when she didn't get back to us in 3 hours, we listed her room on Airbnb. She would always say, treat me like a roommate, not your daughter. I would say, pay rent. our bird hated her. He would fly to her and bite her. And I asked the vet about it, and he said it's hormonal, but it's too expensive to get either of them neutered.
Oh.
So when he's locked up in the cage, she walks by the cage and she sarcastically says, like, "Good boy, Charlie," and he says, "Don't patronize me." And when she has breakfast, she purposely cracks open the eggs right in front of him just to see him sit shiver.
Oh.
And when he bites me, I yell at him, "No biting." And he's very smart. Now when he bites me, he yells, "No biting." And I'm pretty sure I can toilet train him. And when I think he's about to poop, I put him on the edge of a little garbage can, but basically it's a crapshoot. Anyway, I mentioned last time that I was going to be in my synagogue and do a show and stuff like that, and it went well. And I was going to say a joke about that. Now I forgot it. Forget it. Anyway, and I want to thank you guys because I practiced stuff here, and the show went really well. So thank you for being a great audience last time.
Yeah. You're funny, Ziggy, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was in therapy for like 4 years, and and now with the pandemic, now it's teletherapy. And so I quit. I stopped because I felt the therapist was basically just phoning it in. Anyway,
Hello?
I know I still owe it $20. Anyway, that's it for me. So I want to wish everybody, to stay safe, stay well. Nice to see you again, and thanks for having me.
All right, Ziggy.
All right, Ziggy. Thank you very much. That was
USA.
great. Yeah, Lisa. Hey, this is my therapy. Come on, guys. At least you're talking to somebody out there. Come on. This is my mother stopped taking my phone calls a long time ago. She's like, "Son, I got my own problems. Okay, hang up. I can't." He's sitting right next to me. Okay. Oh, now I'm gonna hear it later. Hey, that wasn't that funny, you fucking you. All right, so I'm gonna throw this as a crapshoot. Let's. Hey, you know what? Since he's here, let's give him a little bit of this. He's got a great hat on. I love that hat. Round of applause. Come on, guys, for Mike Hernandez.
Mike, yeah.
Village.
Yeah.
Play pool, like we say. I
Yeah.
know what we say. That play pool. My fellow Americans. Oh man, I'm watching too much snooze. Forget about it. So people are gaining weight. I was a little nervous about. You can't tell your girl that she's gaining weight. So I had to. Thank you. You can't tell women that they're gaining weight. So you have to be creative. So what I do is I tell her to meet me somewhere, and when she gets out of the train, I'm not there. I'm in the next stop over. So she has to walk 10 blocks. See? It's like I sneak in the workout. She doesn't even, and if she's carrying something, it's even better. She doesn't know. It's for her. It's for her own good. I wouldn't dare.
That's her talking.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You can't tell him anything. But it's confusing. Like having sex is different. Like she demanded more action in the bedroom. So so now right before we do it, I just put on Die Hard, and it's an action-packed movie. fireworks, explosions, everything you want. What else I have for you guys? I don't know. I'm proud of my mom. Like, Spanish moms, I'm proud of. They love you, but we always end up in jail for some reason. But but they're embarrassed. My mom has a heavy accent, so it's good. Like in a public situation, she has to tell somebody that I'm in jail, but with a heavy accent. She's like, "Yeah, my son's in Yale." So I look pretty smart. My son was in Yale. He's such a nice son. So she's proud of me. I don't know. Oh man. Yale. I don't know. Fuck. What else? I go to the beach. What the fuck, man? You guys hear that?
That's the drug you just took before, and it's kicking in now.
Just started.
It just started.
You thought you got
right.
beat.
So I grew up in Puerto Rico, so coming here was different. Even though I was born here, but I had to learn things up. There you go, baby. Even though everything was, I had to get used to things. Like I always like frisbees. Like I always wanted to get a frisbee. So I bought one like just 2 weeks ago. I bought one, and then I took it home and realized I don't have white friends. Puerto Ricans don't play frisbee. I don't understand. Like that shit should come with a warning. It should say at least one white friend required to enjoy this toy. It's a ripoff. But I still took it to the beach. I took it to the beach and I served hummus on it. So
yeah.
Purpose, the worst toy I ever got when I was a little kid. My grandmother sent me a toy to Puerto Rico, and I was so excited to see it because I thought my grandmother was rich, right? So I opened the thing, and immediately, as soon as I saw it, I started crying because it was a Slinky. And I live in a one-story home. I had no steps. She sent me a fucking spring, My father used it to fix the fence. So. What's weird? In the 60s, like, what's fucked up about today? That you can go to your like black people, like my uncle was from the 60s. I could go to his house right now. He was a hippie. I go to his house right now and I go, "Hey, excuse me, uncle, can I borrow those protest signs that you used back in the 60s?" And they work still today. That's what. Don't shoot us. It still works. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. You know what? And you know what's really fucked up? I was thinking about. He was also a veteran, a Vietnam vet, and he lived in the Lower East Side back when it was really fucked up in the 60s. And his the parents sent him to Vietnam to get him out of trouble. It's how fucking bad. Go to Vietnam and get out of trouble. Jesus Christ. I don't know. All right. I think that's enough for me. Thank you very much, guys.
All right. Look at that. Yeah. Mike Hernandez, everybody. He was on the roll, but he got flabbergasted with the I got a protest.
Hey, yeah. Well, at least I went to Yale,
Yeah, at least you did. Hey, come on. As you yell. Hey, at least your mother didn't consider you a Jew, because my mom was always, "Hey, Jew."
My mom too.
Not there's anything wrong with it, as Seinfeld would say. Oh, look at that. We're getting a free guest here. Okay, let's invite him in. Okay.
Chuckle out of Jeff on that one.
Yeah, we got a chuckle out of him, or either that or this. All right. So, all right, let's keep the festivities moving. We're counting them along. And speaking of which, let's bring up something a little fun, a little zingy, a little this and that, and just kind of like or no? Let's bring him. Let's bring up this one here. There we go. This is the energy that he brings to every Zoom that he's been invited to. Please, round of applause for Jeff Greenberg. Jeff.
All right.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing tonight?
All right.
Doing good.
All right. Yeah, my wife, she loves that I do these Friday night Zooms, you know. Oh boy, you know, I got some problems. I have some really mental problems, you know. When I'm home and just sitting on the couch, all of a sudden I'll hear, you know, voices inside my head. You know, there's voices in my head. If that's not bad enough, one of the voices is a stutterer, you know? You know? And speaking of stutterers, you know, I always wondered that if you have, one of those Amazon Alexas, you know, those speakers, smart speakers, if you were a stutterer and you requested a song, would the record skip? Just, I think oh God, let's see what's going on today. What's going on in the, you know, I suppose I do some little political jokes here and there, but I just want everybody to know, everybody here, anybody out in the audience, that I have no political beliefs. In fact, I could care less. I just want to, you know, right now, I'm not on any side. I have no convictions. Nothing bothers me. I'm not for anything. I'm not against anything. The only thing I ever ask is, please, you know, when they want me to get to the train station to get onto the cattle car, just let me know when it's time. You know, just let me know when I have to report. That's all I ask. You know. So anyway, let's see. We got Biden and Trump running, right? And you know, Biden is just in his basement. You know, he just doesn't really leave that basement. And I always thought that, you know, if he does become president, and you know, in Florida at Disney World, when they have the Hall of Presidents, you know, the Hall of Presidents in Disney World, you know,
yeah.
Would they put Joe Biden in the basement at the whole? The things are. They're like, where's Joe? Where's Joe Biden? He's downstairs. You got to see him. You know. Joe is. He's got a lot of problems when we'd be down in his basement. He would start doing these interviews, these streaming interviews, and he kept facing the wall. He's not by the camera at all. He's just not getting the words out right, not completing sentences, just really bad streaming, horrible streaming. I haven't seen such bad streaming since my last urology appointment.
Oh.
That's how bad it was. Oh my God. Yeah, you know, and, you know, let's see. So, how's everybody's quarantine going? Okay, everybody's
yeah, so far so good. Yeah, pretty good.
So
yeah.
some social. Yeah, I've been doing some good social distancing. I've been, you know, basically just, you know, trying to always be at least 6 feet away from my wife, and that's like the main. You know, it's been rough. She has not worked it since March. And consequently, she hasn't bathed since March either. You know, it's just in fact, you know, my wife, you know, she likes to sleep in the raw, but it's been more like raw sewage, you know. So yeah. So anyway, but social distancing to me really goes back to the 1980s. It really started when I used to go to these Jewish singles dances in Manhattan. You know, they would have Copacabana, Webster Hall, some really nice places. And the women there were always at least 6 feet away from me. You know, they were always like, you know. You know, and I try to meet these Jewish girls. You know, and Jewish women were just never into me. I don't know what it is. I'm Jewish, but the Jewish women were not into me. You know, I all of a sudden they would turn into like Ava Braun when I go to meet them. You know, hey, can I have your number, please? There are your papers, Jew. It was just rough, you know. And Oh, anyway, so people ask me, Jeff, when do you think this is all going to be over with this coronavirus? When do you think it's safe to go back to normal, that everything's going to be fine? And I say, well, when you see Dr. Fauci on Dancing with the Stars, that's when you know everything. And people ask me, Jeff, what talk about like social distancing. What's a good measuring tool for social distancing? What do you what's a good? I said, just use your receipt from CVS Pharmacy. Use that on there. And let's see. Are we straightened out with the post office yet? Or we're still having problems with the postal delivery?
Oh yeah.
You ever notice that they talk about how, oh boy, the veterans are not getting their medication. They're not getting their meds. I don't know what it is. People aren't getting this, not getting. All I know is I'm getting all my bills on time. That?
Oh yeah.
They seem to arrive and no problem at all. I don't know what it is. So anyway, but the post offices are cutting back now. They're cutting back. They, in fact, I was in the post office the other day. And on the wall now, they're only posting the FBI 6 most wanted. And then, what they're doing now, people say, gee, if people are worried about mailing ballots, it could be fraud when you mail in the ballots. So, but you have these ballot boxes now by the town hall. So special boxes to put the ballots in, right?
Yeah.
But the Trump administration has basically got that covered. They're installing midgets into every one of these boxes. Take care of them. I haven't had this much concern over the post office since I was in 6th grade, and I would just be hiding behind the bushes to mug the mailman from delivering my bad report card. You know what I mean? That's the only time I had a concern over that, Speaking of 6th grade, that was just a bad year for me. I was not an athletic kid. I just want to let you know right now, I was not good at sports in any way. In fact, in 6th grade, we used to play softball, like the last hour of school. Come on, kids, let's go out and play some ball. And you pick teams. It would be, a captain, 2 captains, and they're picking the teams. And I was picked last, always picked last. And the thing that bothered me, it's not that I was picked last. It's just that the one that was picked ahead of me was one of Jerry's kids. Oh God! All right. So how much time? I think I'm going to leave it where it is right now. So I think I'm going to let everybody get back down to the planet Earth.
Okay. Thank you, Jeff. Remember, this is a blue state, and by all means, make it red. They're gonna say, what did he just say? That finally they got some intelligent people on that show. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, let's keep this going. So far, so good. What do you think, guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. Yeah. Having fun. I'm glad. All right, so let's bring in a couple of these. Let's bring in the rock and roll star here. Let's bring in kind of this one. Wait. All this. Let's see. All right, this one. He was on tour with Bruce Springsteen, but then he found out they kicked him off the bus. Please, round of applause for Jim, everybody.
Oh man.
Come on,
Jimmy.
Very nice.
Yeah, Jim.
Was that Vision Quest or something going on there? Hey, me and Ziggy got me a deal on the glasses, 2 for 1, man. It's always nice to have a deal maker with you. You know what I mean? I didn't realize they were giving drugs to the vets. I wasn't made aware of that. I'm calling somebody tomorrow. Like, what do you got for me? 2,000-3,000 Percocets, maybe. Ow!
Jim, you really do know your drugs.
I did pretty well. Well, you know what? I was shitty in math, but I know 16 ounces is in a pound. I can tell you that. You know what I mean?
A kilo?
Yeah. I could. Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, I just want to know what the test group was like. That doctor that said that those opioids weren't addictive, you know? 'Cause, he must have been given the placebo because I got hit by a cab and they gave me a script for like, I don't know, 700 of them, I think it was years ago. And man, The Price is Right was so interesting. That little yodeler.
Oh, nice.
Crawl up the thing. I can watch him for days, you know? Well, there's tourists back in New York. 3 Germans showed up. It was an invasion, you know? Wandering around Herald Square. What is this? What does this smell? I was like, you know, you're not the only ones there. We had lunch today outside. It's nice because, you know, you get to eat out in the 90-degree weather when there's air conditioning and HEPA filters and everything 10 feet away. Sit here next to the garbage trucks. It'll be a nice relaxing time. I set a chair on fire just to waft the urine smell out of the place. It can be a little depressing traveling to the city right now. You know, it's not like I mean, you know, walking over the dead bodies is kind of like the last couple hours at a wedding at one of our family functions. You know what I mean? You're just stepping over people. I feel like I should be checking their pulse, but I don't want to touch anybody. You know what I'm saying? I got back to my truck though after getting off the train, and I don't know if this is a problem, but when I got in my truck, I thought to myself, I wonder if I can run myself over with my own vehicle.
His truck.
There's some calculations involved there. I have to tell you though, it's like how fast you are, how fast do you have to pay somebody else to drive the car? So I don't know if that was a problem. I shared that with my wife, and she said that I think you should go talk to that therapist again. I've been going to this guy, and I think I pay more than everybody else. That's the problem is, man. I think, you know, and he said, "What's on your mind?" And I said, "I don't know. I think I want to kill somebody." I didn't tell him it was me in particular, but because I'm codependent. It's like I want everybody to be happy. You know what I mean? I'm upset that everyone's not happy. I want my therapist to be happy. I think he'd be happy if I had problems. I don't really have any specific problems, but I'm just telling him what he wants to hear. I don't want to get thrown out of the place. So he said to me, "Well, who do you want to kill?" And I said, "I don't know. You'll do, Doc. You know." But you ever get the feeling when you're sitting out in the waiting room that they're laughing about you in the therapist? Wait till this guy comes in. Holy shit! Out of his mind. I couldn't think of anything else to bitch about, so I started bitching about those 2 dickwads with the Ray-Bans on driving the vintage motorcycles, thinking that they can sell vodka. You know, like I'm walking by this. Why would I buy vodka from these D-bags? You know, if I, you know, motorcycles and Ray-Bans doesn't make me want to drink vodka. Going to prison makes me want to drink vodka, or going to the emergency room. That would be. So, after that, I was left with nothing else other than I hate myself, Doc. I'm fat is what the problem is. You know, I've been down in this basement. I've been out for the last month, but I was 10 feet from the refrigerator. I had all these plans of working out. I didn't do shit. Now that I'm back working, trying to lose a couple pounds, you know, and it's hard. It's hard to. Thank you very much. It's hard to lose weight, but you know, I started to be. My doctor says, he says, be nice to yourself. So I looked in the mirror this morning. I said, you know, I think I could carry about another 30 or 40 pounds. Start working on that instead of the opposite way. Just a couple last things. I you know, going to work. I first of all, are these grown men going to freaking summer camp with the backpacks? When did that shit happen? You know, can they perhaps get to work without a water bottle? You know, call your friend or the office and say, hey, is there running water in the office? Joe, coming over to watch the game. You got running water? Leave the water bottle. Some type of thirst epidemic. You can go like 3 days before you die of thirstation.
Hello?
Hello?
Is there water?
Yeah, so I'm doing a show, Dad. Hold on. Yeah, but anyway, I meant to put my timer on, so I didn't drone on. But anyway, I love each and every one of you. You all look fabulous, most of you anyway. And have a great evening. Thanks so much.
Hey,
Jim, I think you missed your calling as a pharmacist. I tell you that.
Oh, well.
Right. Sometimes you got to stick to your strengths. See, I tried, but they already found a Scarface and they already filmed it, so I couldn't do that drug lord movie. So I said, what about El Chapo? No, they said, no, we caught that guy. All right, thank you, Jim. I hope that therapist goes well.
How about El Chafo about a guy whose thighs rub when he walks?
Oh.
It's horrible.
That's horrible when you said it. That's what makes it so great, man, that we're able to say anything we want. Unless we get another president like Trump, that's it. We can't say, oh, we love this country. Okay, we stop. All right, so let me bring. Okay. I gotta see who's still there and who's not. And you guys are doing fabulous, man. I'm telling you, I'm getting a lot of views on YouTube. So you guys are doing fabulous. So thank you again. Let me bring this up here. Let me get this one going here. Let's bring
Alone is here.
All right, last time she was out and about and she was going on the road. This time she's here, everybody. A round of applause for Jean. Yeah, she's here.
Thank you, HP. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yes, last week I was out in Long Island. I kind of got knocked out. I don't want to tell you on what.
Please do. Come on, tell us.
But you were talking about plastic surgery earlier.
Yes.
And I'm South Korean, and so I hail from the plastic surgery capital of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, plastic surgery is so prevalent in Korea that on your 18th birthday, a plastic surgeon jumps out of your birthday cake with a scalpel. It's a rite of passage. Yeah, and then Mike was talking about, how do you tell your girl she's gaining some weight? My fiance is Italian. I call him the Guido because he's got that strong New York accent. The other day I'm, putting on these pants and I go, do these pants make my ass look fat? And he said, no, your ass makes those pants look fat. Yeah, so he's a little bit more direct. Yeah.
Can I say, can we see?
Oh God. Yeah, so I mean, I went to Korea after college for 6 months. I was supposed to be there to you know, reconnect with my relatives. So I had and learn Korean better. So, but I think what my mom really sent me there for was they're really big on getting these like eye fold surgeries. So, I don't know if it makes your eyes go like this. Yeah, but it's like all the rage in Korea. So I was supposed to go there to get it. And then like the last second, I really chickened out because I didn't want them to put a, you know, like a scalpel and a needle all like, you know, in my eyes. But what they do have is they sell this plastic tape at the corner bodega. Like every corner bodega had the plastic tape and you put it on your eyes every single night in hopes of maybe the fold will happen just naturally. I mean, I felt like my relatives were happy to see me, but you know, like my boy cousin, I hear him on the phone every night going, no, it's still not there. No, I'm checking every night and this fold isn't there. I'm so, I mean, I grew up in Ohio where I was only one of 4 Asians in my entire town. So, you know, so I always felt like, you know, I stuck out like a sore thumb. And then when I went to Korea, I said, oh, finally, I'm going to look like everybody. I'm going to sound like everybody. But yeah, but that was only until I opened my mouth because because I have a strong American accent when I speak Korean. So the first day that I'm there, the taxi driver is like, oh, Miss Kim. Okay, 75% of Koreans are named, the last name is Kim. So I had to sit there and go, yes, you know. So he said, Miss Kim, he said, why you sound like that? Are you retarded? Dropped on head? Were you dropped on head? Oh. Yeah, it was hard. I mean, I was like, man, I don't fit in anywhere. Oh. So, I mean, Koreans are like really like, they're very direct and, you know, they're very blunt. So every time they greet you, they have to tell you whether you've gained weight or you've lost weight. And so they either say that you look robust or you look
robust.
Yeah, we're dried up. Those
Like
are the
coffee.
2 words.
Healthy.
건강해 or malasa. And believe it or not, you're going for dried up.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, growing up in Ohio, it was interesting. I mean, when I was in the 5th grade, Ohio decided, well, the federal government forced them to integrate their school system. And they thought the best way of doing that was taking the 4 Asian kids from the all-white school and busing them an hour away to the all-black school. I didn't know how I felt about this, but I did learn how to braid hair and jump double dutch.
Nice.
and my classmates called me their homie chink. Which actually was a step up from feeling invisible at the all-white school. The only girls that got attention there were the blonde cheerleaders. But so what I had to do was put on a blonde wig, stuff my bra, and wave my pom-poms. Yeah, so it wasn't easy. So I don't know how many of you guys have been doing outdoor dining these days.
Just Jim.
I mean, because we got to get it in before October 31st. But we don't know what's going to happen after that. So the other day I'm in Koreatown, and you know, I ordered my food, and the appetizer. For the appetizer, they bring me a construction safety helmet. And I didn't realize my entree was going to come with a side of carbon monoxide. Because this MTA bus pulls up right next to me, inches away from the table. I could have punched my chopsticks right on the side of the bus. You know, what else can I tell? Oh, I gotta do my favorite joke. My boyfriend, my fiance, the Guido, he's like, he gets very excitable. So, you know, every time we go out, I have to double mask him. And when I think it's because he's Italian. He can't just say things. He has to spray it. So, so when we're at home, I have to wear this. And I'm like, COVID alert, COVID alert.
Jeannie.
Everyone, I love you all.
Yeah, thank you.
See you guys back.
That's so funny. You use that for COVID, and they use that when they have sex with me.
I have to do on purpose.
Yeah. All right. So far, we're having fun. Yeah. Where'd you get that? Is that Amazon or what?
COVID Depot.
The
COVID Depot.
That looks like my condom.
$40 on Amazon. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Amazon. There you go.
It's a Burberry.
Nice. You ready for COVID and bees?
Yeah, the killer hornets. The killer hornets.
The killer hornets, yeah. So don't get offended when they go, "Hey, honey," and then you're like, "What?" No, the bees, the bees. Okay, so let's bring this Laugh-A-Rama around. Let's bring in the car. Let's bring in the truck. Let's go all the way downtown, and let's bring him in on one of a nice note here. Here you go. The suspenseful music. Yeah. This man escaped from ICE earlier today just to be with us today. Here he goes. Round of applause for Jose Angel. Come on, guys. Jose Angel. Yes.
Joito.
That was almost like a Charlie's Angel kind of thing.
Yeah, that's it. It was supposed to go longer.
Because I sit here and I listen. HP, you were talking about auditions, right? When you go to a comedy audition guy.
Yeah.
And they don't laugh.
Hold on.
Well, I went to the Producers Club to auditions for this comedy book. I think his name was Tom something. Looking for clubs. And I start doing my set, and he takes a call. And he goes, I'm just talking on the phone, right?
No.
And I'm doing my set. Piece of shit didn't book me.
Oh, boo.
But he didn't hear
Burn
my
it
dad.
down.
He was on the phone.
Boo.
Give me the address.
I think
Boo that
Ron earlier was making gestures about my high and tight. My
Yeah.
hair. Because I was telling you last week, I think I was telling you that I couldn't get a haircut. I was propping a fro.
Yeah.
I called my barber, had to keep it going. So apparently I didn't get the roles, not because I wasn't a good thespian, but because I had an afro. So I had to cut my hair down and bring it back. You're not Latino enough and you're 270s. HB, somebody, I think you were talking about cocaine. So when I was still in the office, in the world, working, there used to be a guy that I knew. He could pass away, so I can say his name. His name was Eddie Ramirez. He used to walk around with a cut-off straw in his ear, like an old cigarette, with a point on it. That's him. No, Eddie. Get the straw out of your ear. People gonna know what you're doing.
What do you mean? I use it to drink.
It was a little straw. It reminded me, right? You know, he had it on his ear, like you used to have any ex-smokers here. He had it on his ear like a cigarette. Remember when you thought you were cool? I don't know how many of you guys thought you were cool, but back in the day when I used to smoke cigarettes, you put a cigarette on the back of your ear like you were cool.
Yeah.
Maybe you walked around with a toothpick. But in the summertime, after about an hour, that cigarette gets nice and greasy. And when you go to light that shit, I don't know if you ever smoked, but when I was smoking back in the day when I was young, I just thought about it. They used to have loads that they put in cigarettes. Remember loads?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
They put a load in your cigarette. They stick it in there real deep, and when you light your cigarette, you're taking a drag, trying to look.
Yeah.
Jim remembers. So HP, you were talking about the funerals. I like your whole thing with the tombstones.
Thank you.
And just know this, when you die and you're in the coffin, somebody's gonna say, "Boy, he looks so good." Father, give him a nice No, talk about that stuff. And there was a guy that was in real great shape. Now you think about these guys are in good shape, they try and stay in shape, like we're all trying to do in COVID. I do my push-ups and stuff. Years ago, there was a guy that wrote the book on running. Any runners in here? Any joggers, runners, marathon?
Yeah.
There was a guy that wrote the book on running, telling you how to run. You know how he died?
Running.
Running.
There's a question. There's a question in the arena.
Oh, there's a question. No, she said she's a runner. She
No,
used
she-
to chase it.
She's running from HP.
Think he was talking about his sex life like it takes 2 seconds. That include movie and a dinner.
It's just the tip. Just the tip.
Ziggy. Not even the intro. Ziggy, so you said I'm a single parent too. My daughter moved back in with me. That makes
I'm
me.
not a.
She's 24. Do you have room in your house?
And
a wife.
Mike Hernandez, I love it. Mike Hernandez brought me back to the day. Mike's a little bit younger than me. But I remember Slinkies.
Yeah.
We could never afford a Slinky. When I was a kid, I got this.
We couldn't afford the stairs. Oh, a lot of trouble, man. I used to have that
I got this.
shit. I used to have those.
That's what I got. I'm still waiting for the string. Remember you said you used to buy these for a nickel with the string and you used to play crack top. Now it's
like
crack
for the couch.
crackade. Wait. So Jeannie almost stole my joke. So one time I was in therapy for my hip And there was this lady, she was working out on a bike because she had a bad knee. And she said, you know, I asked my husband, do these pants make my ass look fat? I know those pants make your ass makes those pants look small. Mike, you were talking about playing with a Frisbee. I live on Staten Island. I know how to Frisbee.
I gotta call you.
Plus, I changed my name to Joe Day. Where else was I? I sit here and I listen to you guys. So, you know, you talked about the post office. I think it was Jeff talking about the post office.
Yep.
I'm still waiting for my sea monkeys that I ordered back in 1968. Ordered them off the back of a Jughead. Wasn't Jughead, the Archies. Remember the Archies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Order them off the Archies. You could collect box tops and get an album. Remember back in the day when Honeycomb bought a record on the back of the box?
Yeah. I remember that shit.
Yeah,
who's dropping time?
we used to fight for those. We used to take and throw them right on the turntable. I'm still waiting for my sea monkey. So in the mail, they're going to be coming out to all the veterans, hydrochloroquine and Z-Packs to all the veterans, just in case.
Wow.
Can you smoke those?
Only if you use Big Bang Boo from Cheech and Chong. But today there was a March on Washington, right? Anybody see that? Al Sharpton doing a March on Washington. I stopped believing in Al Sharpton back in the days of Tawana Brawley.
Yeah.
Remember Tawana Brawley?
Yeah.
Then she got grabbed and raped and thrown in the garbage bag with skin all over her. Well, the reason I got pissed off at Al Sharpton was I lived downtown and I used to work downtown Brooklyn on Bridge Street, not far from the Brooklyn Bridge. And one day he decided to do a protest march and block the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh. Took me 7 hours to get home, that piece of shit. No, I'm working. I was an activist, right? I was an activist when I went to junior high school. I was kind of like the only Puerto Rican in class. I was the leader. One time I was in an economics class and I was the swing vote because you had 15 black people, 15 white people, and 1 Puerto Rican. I'm going to tell you how I voted. I actually was the activist in the class, right? One time we were in our math class, I think it was Mr. Goldstein's class, and it was cold. So Joe Baum, who was a friend of ours, was wearing his gloves in class. And Mr. Goldstein was saying, well, that's ridiculous. What are you doing wearing your gloves in class? But it's cold, it's cold. He goes, wearing gloves in class is like males wearing earrings. Now, this was the 70s, and in the 70s, people of color started wearing earrings. It was a popular thing. Matter of fact, when I was working in the early 80s, somebody said, Jose, if you're gay, what earring do you wear? I mean, what ear do you wear your ring on? And I don't know. Don't ask me. Go ask me. So he ridiculed Joe. So I went to all my cohorts, and we started a boycott. We did a silent treatment in Mr. Goldstein's class. For 2 weeks, no raising of the hands to answer a question, ask a question, nothing. Shh. Shut la bouche. After about 2 weeks, I'll wait for it, baby, because I know how to wait for it. After about 2 weeks, Mr. Goldstein was going, hey, why won't anybody talk to me? Why won't I? So I stood up because I was the leader of the pack, and I said, Mr. Goldstein, a couple of weeks ago, you made fun of Joe Baum because he was wearing gloves, and you compared that to boys wearing earrings. We took offense to that, and that is why we gave you the silent treatment for 2 weeks. I'm sorry. He said, I should have said something like wearing a bone through your nose. What? Wasting your lips. You know, Mr. Goldstein, we was about this again because it was obviously, now that I think about it, it was obviously racist. So Mr. Goldstein's class. So when I was in junior high school, I got hurt once. I was running down the stairs. Me and my boy Larry, we left class late. We're running down the stairs. I had on my dancing shoes, and I slipped and I fell. And I rolled down the stairs, and I fell on top of Larry. Larry was a big fluffy guy, so I didn't think I was hurt. And we started laughing. I started to cry because I had broke my wrist. I fell down the stairs, broke my wrist, had to go to the hospital, get a cast, the whole bit. The next day I go to class. What the hell is that noise? I go to class, and Mr. Goldstein says, "Oh, poor Jose, you broke your arm. That means you can't write. So would you like Stephanie to take notes for you?" And I said, "Sure." So for 2 weeks, Stephanie was taking notes. Somebody, I think it was Joel Baum, somebody ratted me out.
Oh.
Because it was my left arm. And he said, "Jose, wait a minute. Are you right-handed or left-handed?" So I'm right-handed. So for 2 weeks, Stephanie was taking my notes. And I wasn't doing any homework. I faked the funk. Back in school, junior high school, they talk now that Iran, it just makes me think about this. Iran, right, has all these centrifuges. We are concerned about the centrifuges that Iran has because they might be taking, what is that?
Plutonium.
Plutonium, thank you.
Yeah.
Only Mike would know plutonium.
Bunsen burner, we had a centrifuge. So there are millions of centrifuges right here in the very United States, and we're worried about the ones in Iran.
I know, yeah.
As a matter of fact, when we had Bunsen burners, if you remember, what did you put off your Bunsen burner with?
Lighter.
Asbestos.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
Nice, yeah.
Asbestos. Back in the day, to turn something off, you put asbestos on it. As a matter of fact,
Yeah, a blanket.
in our school, they were redoing the ceilings, making them soundproof with asbestos tile.
Nice. Unbelievable.
That was back in the day of karate movies. So I decided that I can crack asbestos tiles with my head.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Are almost like fiberglass, right? Because they stick in your pores,
They're fucking.
and you can never scratch that shit out.
Oh man, dude.
Douche. Which reminds me, when I thought about that asbestos stuff, remember back in Christmas time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike might remember this. Mike, did you have a white Christmas tree?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like aluminum foil. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Oh, you had the aluminum foil. But back in the day, when Christmas time came, right? They had the tinsel, they had all that stuff, and then they had angel hair.
Yes.
Who remembers angel hair?
I remember angel dust.
Right, you put angel hair all over the Christmas tree.
Oh, that angel dust.
You mean
Angel hair. Angel hair.
No, it's angel hair. For some reason, it made it look like you had spider webs on your Christmas tree.
Yeah.
We put angel hair on it, and we were already grown, right? And then my parents would hide the gifts under the tree or put them under the tree. But angel hair was like an alarm. Because if you touch the angel hair,
Oh shit. Dude.
who was checking those gifts under the tree? It wasn't me, mommy.
Oh man.
See Jeff looking through. He's working.
You need the mesothelioma book.
Oh,
You need
that's
that
a
book.
Pelioma.
Yeah, you need that book. You need the book, the commercial. Oh my god.
Maintain my brotherhood. Maintain.
Yeah.
So what else I want to talk about? Let me look. I'm going to look at my phone and see if there's anything in here special that I want to talk about. I wrote some stuff. If you have a phone, all you comics that are out there doing your thing.
Hello?
Hello?
The number you have dialed.
Let me see. No, I talked about anus bleaching. So wait a minute. So remember a couple of years ago, I think it was about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, they said that they took the first picture of a black hole. Remember that?
Yes. Yes.
The black hole was supposedly about 5 million light years away. And the picture was in color. It was a black hole. How'd you know? It's a black hole. And they say, what's anybody here know how far a light year is? It's
yeah, that's a light.
5.8 trillion miles. There's 50 million light years away.
0.7.
How the hell did you find it? And how did you keep the camera focused to take the picture in color?
Do you want me to show you my equations?
Yeah, please show me show all your work.
Yeah, I'll show my
work. And that's what I wanted to finish. Back in junior high school, I was in the science class.
That's the picture.
I taking a test. I finished early. I like to draw. And for some reason, on every page of the test I wrote, it was a 3-page test. I wrote turn. And on the back page of this test, I drew the middle finger. I drew a fist, the whole bit, and a middle finger, fingernails, creases and nails, the whole bit. I got an 85 on the test, but I got suspended.
What?
What did you mean by that? I said, no. I only put that there because I didn't want anybody cheating off my test. So I told them, turn, and I gave them the finger. School's out. I gotta go. Thank you. You guys have been great.
Yeah.
Jose.
All right. Yeah. Clap for that. Come on. We got to get more clapping for that.
Round of applause.
Round of applause.
Round of applause.
Wow, what a workout. I'm trying to keep up with Jose, and he's throwing me from school to scuba diving to,
Did I do the scuba diving joke?
to jumping in the pool.
Dude, you scared the crap out of me with the asbestos. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember they used to have an asbestos. I remember the asbestos blanket where you're supposed to cover yourself if the school's on fire.
Right up to your nose.
Where'd you go to school?
PS10 right here in Park Slope.
That's the school bell, by the way.
We just did the air raid where you hit under the desk, the wooden desk that was going to save you from the nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're here. Everybody under your desk now. Meanwhile, you're cooked.
Wait, I want to ask Jeannie a question. When they had the plastic surgery in Korea, was it to give you round eye?
So I'd have bigger looking eyes.
That's what the Far East people call Americans, round eye.
Is it
Twilight.
Yeah, more westernized. So that
you want it westernized. Okay.
Yeah, like right now I have this area, but more eyeshadow could go there.
That's what she said.
I see your Western eyes. That's a
Western
song.
omelet. That's what I like. What with cheese?
Western eyes. All right. So have we had fun tonight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go clean for one.
That was a
Go clean
blast.
for one.
Okay. I'm glad. That was good. All right. So that, I mean, anything else to add, you guys? Ron, Denise, and Mr. Mysterious Cologne in the bag. Any requests? You want to hear a song? You want to hear more COVID, more asbestos, more about how Jose's the only Puerto Rican in New York?
Yeah.
Hey, my girlfriend also said, "Hey, does my butt look big in these jeans?" And I said, "Yeah, That's where we're together.
Oh. And she loved you for it.
Yeah, and then we kissed. Then we kissed and made love.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
It's a love story.
Wait a minute.
How come all the women that take a picture on Facebook always gotta be like, and you always gotta see their butt, even if they have none?
I don't know, but you're my screensaver now.
Oh.
Hey,
I
love that shit.
is that a top?
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's a top. It's a trompo.
It's a trompo.
Oh,
Did you steal that off the top of Ziggy's temple? Where'd you get that freaking
You know what I was gonna say before? When I dine out, right? When I dine out, I want the seat by the fire hydrant because I'm an animal lover.
Oh.
Especially since Mike has a fire hydrant. Every now and again, Mike has a fire hydrant behind him.
You know, when we eat out, now this is what we have to hear. And meanwhile, you find out that's the selected bus that's waiting to pick up people. You're right. Everybody's right. Oh man. Okay. I like this. I like this. All right. So let me bring that over here. And all right, it's 10 something or another here in the East Coast. That means we're going to get raided soon. So that means all lights out, just like they did in World War II. And having said that, I'm going to say thank you again, you guys, for showing up to the Zoom, HP Free Zoom. Thank you very much. Your jokes are tremendous. Remember, catch yourselves on YouTube and catch me on, I keep saying that, but you guys don't fucking, I don't know what to say.
I don't Instagram.
You guys don't hook up. What are you doing?
On what?
On everything. What's behind me, my friend?
Oh, yeah, I'll follow you guys. I'll fucking follow you guys.
I'm on your Zoom, on your, what is it, YouTube channel.
Yeah. But Mike, I like the way Mike graduated from fucking to making love.
Yeah. That's
Back in the day.
She's sitting on the couch next to him. That's what.
Yeah. Oh, he's so nice. He's turned back. She turned you into a respectable gentleman because back in the day, you'd hang out your head from my window and go, "Oh yeah, let's fuck."
So
I got 10 minutes.
So, but no, I love Mike. Thanks for coming by. And listen, try and bring. I mean, I'm basically, look, I'm bringing my parents, for Christ's sakes, every fucking Wednesday, every Friday. So please bring anybody you can. We're gonna have more fun. I see other Zooms and they don't have any of this.
You know what I did? I tried. My sister, my cousins, my sister was gonna join in. But I sent them the Zoom link only, and I didn't know that you were fucking streaming on Facebook and YouTube. So I could have told them that, and I fucked up. So
that's okay. I mean,
you want us to watch it on Facebook.
Facebook.
Oh, I'm on Facebook.
HP,
yeah.
I got a question for you.
Go for it.
Do your parents basically stay in the same spot until next Friday?
Yes.
Do they not move for the rest of the week?
It's called parent crazy glue.
Yeah, sometimes they move and you see the ceiling fan.
Yeah. Let me
I have
spotlight.
a feeling is after the show is over, are they going to throw in a video cassette of Hazel from like 1965 on the VCR? You know, like Mr. B. You know? I don't know. Just
They're like, stop putting us on. We're just listening. We're never coming back. You do this again. No, I love them to death. They love me. And let me tell you, that guy sitting next to my mother, he's a lion and a half of life. That guy, he roars and he's as tough as nails. He's my inspiration. And always, every time we talk, he has been my father figure for a lot of years. And that's why I can say, Ron, go fuck yourself.
I'm going to translate that into Spanish. Este tipo es un león.
Un león. And I told him, I said, Ron, when are you going to learn how to speak Spanish? You've been married to my mother for like 300 years. He's like, Why? I have a little Spanish in me. Dun-dun-dun.
That's what she said.
So,
Oh, that was so cute.
Aw.
that's just for cameras, please. Okay. Because because when they're not on camera, I call Ron. He's like, "Listen, I'm sleeping. Leave me the fuck alone, okay? Stop it. Okay, zoom this motherfucker." All right. What'd you say? Should I spotlight you? Let's take a look. What were you gonna say?
Just my.
Ah, come on.
Aw.
Oh, that's such love. See, he is Latino. He is Latino. That's how us Latinos say "I love you." Hey,
Yeah, kiss my
kiss
ass.
my culo, okay? Okay.
Bésame,
Besa
bésame
mi
el
culo. That he does know how to say.
It is a Menudo reunion.
Yeah.
Hey. You couldn't have sounded more Republican. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. There you go. Let's end on that.
All right.
Thank you very
Buenas
much,
noches,
guys.
everybody. Nice seeing
Remember,
everybody.
leave at your discretion and check us out. All right. Thanks. You guys rock. Thank you. Hopefully see you next Friday. Thank you. Yeah. Leave at your discretion, but eventually leave. Bye.